think primarily to meet other people who are in a similar situation to us, who are going through the same change and the same problems that we're facing, and to share ideas and get suggestions on how we can improve and change.
I suppose that the main key benefits for us were that the days we had away with like-minded people that were equal to us, were able to discuss similar issues we were having within the business, and from that I suppose it gives you advice moving forwards that you're all kind of in the same boat together, and able to see a way through some of the issues which you have.
And the good thing is they've covered such a wide range of subjects, everything from delegation to coaching to softer skills, emotional intelligence, so things that you wouldn't necessarily investigate yourself. You've had speakers open your mind to them so you can go away and explore and try different techniques and methods back in the workplace, so definitely that's been beneficial.
It's an interesting one, that, because part of the group, certainly when you join the group, there needs to be an honesty and an integrity there, and I suppose a trust element as well. And once you get over that and you're working with those people which are around you in the problem solving sessions in the afternoons, for instance, you can really sort of reflect on some of the issues which you have and get advice from others as well. So that works really well as far as maybe some of the off-the-wall ideas that people have. And I suppose because of the roles which we're in, you don't get people telling you you're doing something right or wrong a lot of the time. And with the problem-solving sessions, it's very much about, well, you know, my opinion is you should be doing this or you should be doing that. And it does allow you to reflect on maybe some of the ideas that you have that in many of the cases which have been involved, yeah, this is the right thing you should be doing. And then it allows you to reflect and act on it.
Gives you time to reflect, time away from the day-to-day to really spend a significant amount of time setting goals for the future, questioning what you're doing, but in an atmosphere where you feel safe and able to open up and talk about problems that you're having or issues and challenges, and to get support from other people in doing that and help you form some good goals for the future.
I'd go back to it's almost like you're not accountable to anybody in the business, and people will tell you what you want to hear sometimes. And the one-to-one meetings force you to have objectives, and it's not just a case of I won't do anything about it, I'll just leave it. The one-to-ones make sure you are doing something about it, you are accountable, and you are driving things through. But also as well, the one-to-ones allow us to discuss things in private, which might be creating issues or problems personally, or also business as well. So it's on two sides that the one-to-ones can help you. But I think the main thing is it allows you to look at what you're doing currently at that time and look at what you're going to be doing by that next visit, the next one-to-one. Support is the main thing.
And bringing people together, bringing like-minded people together that you'd probably stand no chance of meeting any other way. So that you can share ideas and start working together and use it as a network. And we've found that we've actually arranged visits to other members' sites, and we've taken other people from within our business to other members' sites. So that's allowed us to get them into a manufacturing operation where we probably wouldn't have been able to in the past.
Still going around in circles, thinking that what we're doing is right, and probably not seeing any change in what we're doing. I think certainly the Maufacturers Alliance has given us the belief, has given us the support, and has really moved us forwards in that 12 months. And the Maufacturers Alliance was the catalyst that started the whole of our growth programme, bringing us together with other manufacturing companies and seeing that you are no different to other companies. People are going through the same issues, same problems, and that you can change.
It also helps give you self-belief, because it helps you open your eyes to the possibilities and not be scared of trying to change and trying to grow and do something different, and having that support there whilst you're doing it.
Certainly one that doesn't make a great Manufacturers Alliance person is somebody who knows it all. Somebody who has the answers to everything, has been there, seen it and done it. That's not a great person for the group, and I think everybody that's part of the group has something to learn, and everybody acknowledges the fact that they haven't got the answers to everything, and that they're there to learn and to gain maybe direction or information, or a way in which they can move their own businesses forwards. Everyone's there to learn, and that for me is what makes a great person: the trust, the honesty, and there to learn from each other.
It's just a case of being organised and understanding that it's time well spent. So you probably gain back that time by becoming more efficient, or through things that you're learning, you change the way you operate. So it's a good investment, so you make time for it.
I think as well it forces you to take that day out and leave the business to run on its own. Because at times you think, well, I can't leave the business. The whole thing will collapse and fall by the wayside. And it doesn't. And you go away for that day, you're learning, they're learning to be entrusted to run a business for the day, and I think it's needed for all parties, people which are running businesses as well, people which are working within businesses.
Enthusiastic, welcoming, warm, everyone's been friendly. It's always a bit nerve-wracking when you walk into a room full of people you've never met before, but I couldn't have met a nicer bunch of people when I walked through that door the first day, so yeah, wouldn't hesitate to recommend it to anybody.
And there's no kind of isolated groups of individuals that tend to sort of lock onto each other and work together in certain projects or ideas that they've got. It really is, everybody mixes up, and I think when you go there, after you get that initial feeling that someone's going to prejudge you, that you're not going to be up to the level that everybody else is at, once you get over that, then there's an openness there that everybody wants to work with each other, and you feel comfortable around other people in that environment.
I'd just say go along and give it a go, because you'll find that you'll benefit from it, so give it a chance, and I'm sure you'll see that it's worthwhile.
It's not for me, albeit there have been some projects which have come from it with other companies, so there is an element of networking there. But that's not me primarily the reason why I go and what people get out of it. It's more about the day-to-day issues which you have within business, discussing that with people and looking at new ways in manufacturing and understanding what others are doing in their businesses, that you can glean that information and do things differently in your own business. So for me, it's the reason not to do it is you have to go along because you will benefit from it.
It's more of the same really, act as a sounding board, coach, steer, advice on our plans, just being there emotionally to support what you're doing as well. That's an important factor in it, and to give you that confidence to keep going, and it's tough.
I suppose business hasn't changed as well. Business is still the same pretty much as it was 10, 15, 20 years ago, albeit manufacturing has changed to a degree. But as we on our journey are learning new things, the Maufacturers Alliance learn new things, and I think as a collective the whole thing then continues to roll. It's self-perpetuating. So the Maufacturers Alliance, as people get more experienced in different fields, then the rest of the group within the Manufacturing Alliance will get more experience in their different fields.